boys and girls, welcome back into our classroom. You're absolutely right. Today we're going to learn about butterflies and how they grow. Last year we were watching them in our classroom, how they were growing, and then we released them when it was nice and beautiful weather and the butterflies were very strong. This year, because we're in our houses, it was impossible, but I would like to show you the stages of the butterfly and how does butterfly grow and how does on the nature look like. So please pay attention. First, you see on my picture, it's a tiny egg. Do you know what a butterfly looks like when it's born? A butterfly starts life as a tiny egg. The egg in this picture is the egg of monarch butterfly, the one that is right there on the picture in the back. This is the first stage of the butterfly's life. Can you tell where this egg is? Can you have any idea where's the egg laying on? It's on the leaf. Very good. The photo is a very big close-up, and actually the egg looks like pretty big egg, but the eggs actually in the normal stage, they're very, 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 very little. What do you think will hatch from this egg? What do you think? First comes the eggs, then comes the larva. Very good. So now we have a tiny caterpillar. The tiny caterpillar has come out of the egg. Can you find its black head? Can you see the little legs? The caterpillar or larva is stage 2 of the butterfly's life. You see, this was his shell, the eggshell. He comes out. What is he doing? Is he eating his own eggshell? A young caterpillar is very hungry. The caterpillar will eat its shell until the shell is all gone. Next, the caterpillar will eat what? Very good. The caterpillar will eat a leaf. So let's see what is going to happen next. Oh, look at this. The caterpillar is growing. This caterpillar looks different from the newborn, the one that we just saw, right? It's much bigger. It continues to eat lots of leaves. Here we go. So it can grow. The caterpillar grows and goes through the process called molting. Molting is what happens when the caterpillar outgrows its skin. The old skin splits apart, falls away, and guess what? The caterpillar has a new skin underneath. So that he is very lucky. This caterpillar, as you can tell, has stripes. But not all the caterpillars have stripes. Not all of them. So can we tell, looking at the caterpillar, can we tell how the butterfly will look like? A little bit, right? Because it has orange and white here. And there's orange and white on the butterfly as well. But what is going to happen next? Who remembers from last year? Oh, let's find out. In the next stage, look, boys and girls, there's a change in caterpillar. It's been about 2 weeks when the caterpillar eats and grows. And since he hatched from its egg, so now it's about 2 inches long. He is now in a pupa stage. Do you see it? He crawls. He's ready to grow even more. What letter does he form? Letter J. He finds now the safe and sturdy place like a branch. He hangs upside down, attaches himself to the branch by spinning like a silk pad. The white part here. Here you go. And he's going to hang himself for a while. Then what? Any idea? What happens after when he's not in J anymore? Do you remember? Look, he hangs up. Now the green color of the shell has started to fade away. What has happened? Inside the chrysalis, he's forming the chrysalis. Remember, in order to form the chrysalis, like from, I'm going to show you from the J, he is going to spin and spin and spin around and form, and then form the new hanging like chrysalis. Inside the chrysalis, there's a lot of changes. The butterfly has grown. You can see some wings, right? They're neatly folded inside. It takes about 2 weeks for it to grow. Here you go. You see it? And now, when it's done spinning, when it's done forming, very good. He opens up. See it? The chrysalis opens up. There you go. It's a fourth final stage. And now the wings were crumped behind, right? The chrysalis. But soon they will be very, very strong. So can you tell it's an insect? How do we know? It has 3 body parts, right? It has a head, thorax, where it has 6 legs, and abdomen. Can you find him? Very good. Very good. So now, after a while, he is no longer a crumped caterpillar or crumped butterfly. Now his wings are very, very strong. He can open them and he can fly. They will dry and he can fly from one flower to the other because flowers provide food for the butterfly. See? Very good. Have you ever sipped a drink through a straw? Yes, you did. That's how the butterfly drinks. They have a very long, like straw-like tongues, and that's how they drink the juices and then drink the nectar from the flowers. Here you go. He sips up. So here we go. Now we know. We know all the phases of the butterfly. Remember last year some children asked me when he is changing from the chrysalis, when everything opens. I know some of you asked me last year why there was a lot of color on the shell or around him. And then I told you that was the pigment from the wings, right? There wasn't a blood or anything like that. That's not happening. It's just the pigment from the wings. But I hope you like our process. I know we cannot watch them in our classroom, but I hope you like our pictures, how the butterfly actually grows. And I found a story from the caterpillar to butterfly about the children who were actually watching the butterflies growing in the classroom. So let's see if they had the same ideas as we just learned, if they observed the same stages. See? Today, our caterpillar came to school in a jar. It is eating green leaves. It is climbing and wiggling. This tiny caterpillar is going to change. It will change into a beautiful butterfly. See? Our caterpillar started out as a tiny egg. The mother butterfly laid the egg on the leaf. That's how we just learned, right? We saw the egg. It's right there. When the caterpillar hatched out of the egg, it was hungry. It ate its way out of its own eggshell. Remember how the caterpillar ate it? Then it started to eat green plants right away. A caterpillar's job is to eat and eat and eat, and it will grow and grow and grow. See, they're eating a lot. Hold on, boys and girls. Here you go. Each day when we came into school, we looked at our caterpillars. Each day, our caterpillar is bigger. See how they grow? Our skin grows with us, but a caterpillar's skin does not grow. When the caterpillar goes too big for its skin, the skin splits down the back, right there. The caterpillar grows right out of its skin. It has new skin underneath. It's called molting. Our caterpillar will molt 4 or 5 times. See, because he's growing so big, 4 or 5 times he can change his skin. Isn't it cool? It's getting bigger and bigger. After many days, our caterpillar is finished growing. It is much bigger than when it first came to school. It's almost as big as my little finger now. See, that's what the little girl is trying to measure with the finger. Our caterpillar is making a special house. First, it makes a button of silk. See, that's what we just observed, right? Little bit of silk and it gets stuck to the branch. It uses this button to hang upside down from a twig. Then it molts for the last time. Instead of new skin, this time there's a hard shell. This shell is called chrysalis. Our caterpillar will stay inside the chrysalis for a long time. See? That's how they spin the chrysalis. He is hanging in the jar now. The chrysalis is also called pupa, remember? Every day, the chrysalis looks the same. We cannot wait to see anything. We can't see anything happening. But inside the chrysalis, our caterpillar is changing. Will our caterpillar ever turn into a butterfly? Will it ever come out of its chrysalis? We can hardly wait, but we do. We wait and wait and wait. Then, one day during snack time, somebody shouts, "Look!" We all rush over to see. The chrysalis is cracking. We see head, a body, and wings. It's a butterfly. See, boys and girls, how it's open? It is open now. The tiny caterpillar who came to school in a jar turned into a painted lady butterfly. And we saw it happen. Our butterfly is damp and crumpled. It hangs onto the chrysalis while its wings flap, flap, flap. They flap the wings to dry them. Blood pumps into its wings. The wings straighten out and dry. Soon our butterfly will be ready to fly. See? Right there. Our butterfly cannot stay in a jar. It needs to be outside with flowers and grass and trees and other butterflies. That's right. It is warm spring day. I put my finger into a jar. The butterfly sits on my finger. I pull it out and our butterfly goes free. We feel a little sad and a little happy. Why do you think they feel sad? I think they feel sad because they cannot watch the butterfly grow anymore, right? But they're happy because butterfly is very healthy and he needs to be with his friends. We'll watch our butterfly land on a flower. It will sip the flower's nectar through a long coiled tube called a proboscis. Maybe it's the female butterfly. Maybe someday she will lay an egg on a leaf. I know just what will happen then. The egg will hatch into a caterpillar, and that caterpillar will turn into a beautiful butterfly. Is that correct? Yes, it is. See? And now you can see a picture of different butterflies with different colors. Here you go. Cabbage white, monarch, dog face, common blue, buck eye. They have different names. You can see different butterflies. And I hope, boys and girls, you enjoy our story. It was a very good butterfly lesson. I hope you remember all the stages of the butterfly. When I see you during Zoom time, we're going to talk a little bit more about butterflies and how they hatch and how they grow. For now on, if you would like to draw a beautiful butterfly, your favorite, go for it. If you feel like drawing the stages of the butterfly, you can do it as well, and then you can share with us during our Zoom classes. For now on, have a good afternoon, and then see you soon. Bye. And remember, when you see a butterfly from now on, you will know how the butterfly grows.